Guys, so I'm back working on the red car. About to do the control arm bushings here at the shop. It's pretty straightforward, pretty important. They wear out pretty easy on the Mark IVs. These are really bad. So I got the Black Forest polyurethane, and I'm about to show you real quick. This is not going in extreme detail, but this is enough to get you going on your own, and hopefully this helps. Alright guys, so here's the control arm on the driver's side. As you can see, that's right, it hooks to the ball joint right there. Here's the first bushing. This one's round, it'll come in a kit. It usually has two. Has this front round one, and then this hockey puck shaped one right here in the back. This one in the back is held on by a bolt with a nut on the top, and I think I'm pretty sure it's an 18mm. So what you want to do is you want to get an 18 wrench, and you want to come around the back side of it like that and hold the wrench on the nut, and then take your ratchet or your impact or whatever and hold it down tight and put it on this side at the same time and zip it off. Alright. This one, it just bolts in. There's no nut on the back side. There's threads welded in over here. So you literally just put your socket on and zip it off. Where it connects to the ball joint is on the, if it's stock, never been replaced, there's a 3-nut bracket that goes across up here, and there's 3 bolts that bolt in the bottom. They're 13mm, and you just zip that off. Once you get that off, you can remove the you don't have to take this off. You can just take these off, and you can push this back and then slip the control arm out. Might take some wiggling, some of that kind of stuff. Might get a pry bar and gently pry across the subframe cross member right here to get it out. Alright. We're gonna do the exact same process on this side. Okay? Same exact thing. You got the nut on the front bushing or the bolt, and then you got the bolt and the nuts on top. Same thing, come around with a wrench and grab it loose. Alright. For this job, you're gonna need an 18 socket, a 13 socket, some type of 18 wrench, long or stubby, impact if you choose to zip on the big bolts, hammer just in case you gotta bang it into place, good 3/8 ratchet, obviously your bushings. These are polyurethane, they came in the kit from Black Forest Industries. New hardware. Definitely want to try to replace as many bolts as possible if you can, and I'll show you about pressing them in and out in a second. Alright, so I'm at the press. I pressed the old bushing out. Not really going to go into that, how to do that. Basically, if you do have a press, you want to get something roughly the same size as the bushing housing, and then line it up as perfectly as you can and slowly press it through. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know how to use a press, you could take it to a machine shop and have someone do it for you. Definitely be careful. Pressing tools and all these little bits are heavy, so don't let them fall and hit your feet. If you've never done it before, just be careful, or take it to a professional. Spend, you know, 20 bucks, have them push the bushings out. It shouldn't be that much. To push it in, same thing, just line it up. You definitely want to grease around the outside. Most of the kits come with this little grease. Just grease it up and it helps to slip through. and make sure you press it through evenly. And you don't, if you keep, if you can't get it and it keeps going sideways, don't try to force it through while it's sideways, or you could damage it. And same thing with this side. Get a socket the same size, and you have to hold it, obviously upside down, and figure out how to press it through. And then this bushing comes apart, so you just stick each side in there. You don't even have to press these in. It's pretty nice. If you have one of these that needs to be pressed in, obviously same concept. Line it up when it's obviously upside down like this, and press it in very slowly. Alright guys, well, I hope that helped. It's really important that you do those control arm bushings. That's going to give you way better handling. Steering's going to be tighter. You're not going to get that little clunk when you let off the gas or hit the brake. It's really easy to do. Just make sure you take off all the bolts in sequence on each side. Get someone to press the bushings out if you can. I have a press at work and a lift, so it's kind of easy to do this job. But I'm sure a machine shop or something would do it for a quick 20 to 40 bucks, you know what I mean? It's a good modification to do. The polyurethane bushings are going to last a long time. And yeah, well, hope that helped. And see you next time.